Is that a new accessory meant to bring you luck?
What? Oh, no, it's a gift from a friend.
If you mean the knuckle scraper, I mean, surely you've come to grasp the extent of his unworthiness. I'm sorry, the Jackal apologizes. It's no one else.
No, Spinelli, you don't have to watch what you say anymore. Logan was everything that you warned me and worse.
I take no joy in being right.
Yeah, well, I was an idiot to ever be with him.
No, your fair innocence was abused. Hey, perhaps the Dominator's power muffins will put some sunshine back in the blonde.
No, I can't even think about Tracy or the Quartermains. They're just going to be lining up to say I told you so.
Lulu, you really okay?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to worry anyone.
Well, you know what? I told you that Logan Hazy was trash.
Well, we all know my judgment sucks, but, no one could have known that...
You just need a safe place to be. Obviously, it's not with the Quartermain since they let you move in with the guy. You can move back in with me and Elizabeth.
Not a chance.
The blonde one is moving in here with me and Stone Cold.
Right near Jason is way too dangerous, especially now.
This place is crawling with security. I would be as safe here as if I was living in a police station.
Safer? Actually, because the Jackal has updated the electronic surveillance system. Besides, your fair sister here would be under the personal protection of Stone Cold, not to mention that the Jackal would gladly lay down his life to keep her safe.
You know what? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why the hell would you live here when you had the opportunity to live with your own family?
I'm sorry, Lucky. I love you more than words can express, but you and Elizabeth have your fair share of hurt and anger. And while Jake and Cameron might not have the option of distance, I do. I mean, you can't ask me to live there while your marriage is falling apart. If you... Well, I've already alienated one brother. I should call Nicholas and make it 2 for 2.
Lulu, what are you doing here? Why didn't you come home?
We were worried that you were kidnapped, or even worse. I can't tell you the bad press that would have caused this family.
Come on, you're coming with us.
Halt! The blonde one has realized that your castle keep is just as unfit as the Simeon's domicile discussed. Lulu will abide here.
What Spinelli's trying to say is that
Would you seriously consider staying here? Now, I'll admit that Jason is the only one of my grandchildren with any backbone, but he is also a career criminal who surrounds himself with riffraff, present company included.
Okay, your father is going to come back eventually, and I intend for him to find you safe and sound at home. Come on.
What if I don't want to?
Well, this is a dictatorship. You have no vote.
Look, your dysfunction will drive fair Lulu out onto the street where she's already fallen prey to Johnny Zakara. What if the warped one comes after her?
Wait a minute.
Time?
Did you say Zakara as in Anthony Zakara?
Yeah, his septic son abducted Lulu.
Oh, stop, Spinelli. No, that's not what happened.
Lulu, I don't usually tell people about this, but I was in fact very briefly at one point married to the mob. And I know how toxic the Zakara family is, as is Jason, which is why you are coming with me. You may not stay here.
What are you doing here?
My stepdaughter is not going to stay here and become another mob mall.
Gold simply wishes to offer the blonde one refuge as a friend. The fair one will make a most welcome addition to our abode, don't you think?
Lulu is just vulnerable enough to fall for you.
Tracy, you're embarrassing yourself.
And as a point of fact, you have no say over where fair Lulu resides because she is a legal adult.
My stepdaughter needs me to look after her until her father returns.
And it's very embarrassing to have this girl just freeloading all over town when she has her own family.
You are so hot about me living with family. Jason is my step-cousin, sort of.
You are such an ungrateful girl.
Actually, I am very grateful for your concern, but all that you really care about is making sure that my dad comes back to you eventually.
She has you pegged, I'm afraid. All right, Jason, if you want to look after this girl, bully for you.
Thank you, Daddy.
He's accepted reality. You should try it sometime.
Let her get a taste of living with these hooligans. She'll just come begging back to us.
You know, if you actually treated me like a human being, I might want to live with you guys.
You don't know what you want, which is completely age-appropriate.
At your age, your first marriage was already on the rocks.
Got it. Spinelli, Sonny needs you down at the police station.
What? Corinthos at the jail? Well, what a shock.
Can it wait?
Now.
I'm trusting you to not let these savage hordes drag the unwilling blonde one back to their lair.
Just go, okay?
What are you thinking, allowing these impressionable young people anywhere near you?
Okay, first of all, Spinelli works for me of his own free will. Lulu is perfectly capable of making her own choices. So she can stay here as long as she wants.
Well, Tracy, Edward, no matter how obnoxious you are about it, I know that you care about me somewhere deep down in your strange ways. But I'm going to take Jason up on his and Spinelli's invitation. I'm going to stay here.
Hey, Lulu, if you won't come home, why don't you go to Lucky and Elizabeth's? You have a lovely room there.
I'd rather be here.
Well, you know, you could take one of those dingy rooms above Kelly's. Lila and I had to stay there once when Monica threw us out of the house. Not much, but you wouldn't be shot.
I have told you that I'm staying here, and I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would stop trying to control my life.
No, I suppose that does it. You better take care of her.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Lulu, if you change your mind, just come home. I can promise you that no one will say I told you so.
So, are you really okay with me staying here?
Well, there was a time I didn't want to live with those people either, so...
Well, I know Spinelli just kind of blurted it out, and I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but if it's a problem, just tell me, and I'll leave.
We can't see past all the sad stories and